205 for 7 by the Lucknow Super Giants in a must-win game for them against Sunrisers Hyderabad at the Ekana Stadium. Punctuated with two wonderful knocks from Mitchell Marsh and Aiden Markram. They look good for 220, 230 at one point in time. I mean, 115 in 10 overs. Last 10, 9.3 overs, you should have gotten double that. But some good bowling from Ishan Malinga, 2 for 28. Got the wickets of Rishabh Pant and Ayush Badoni. Nicholas Pooran, some hits towards the end. And unfortunately, he couldn't get them. But yeah, Akashdeep at 1-6. And because of that, 205 for 7. And are they 10 runs, 20 runs short, or do you think this is a match-winning total for Lucknow Super Giants, guys?
Depends on which SRH batting lineup is coming out to bat today.
Minus a Travis Head, by the way.
Minus a Travis Head. I think if I just go as far as what's on paper there to offer for the Sunrise Hyderabad in the batting lineup, I think even if evenly poised teams are playing each other, I think 200 would be a below par total, 15 runs at least, as far as the conditions are concerned, because the conditions look pretty flat in that sense. So I think 15 runs below par, but seeing that how the batting order of Sunrise Hyderabad has been this season, I think it should be enough. Any other team I would have said 15 runs short, sorry.
As far as this total for me goes, I think it's a competitive total. If this SRH side had a Travis Head, maybe I could have said something else. And also it's the first game since they've just resumed, so the prediction bit becomes a little difficult anyway. But as far as this wicket goes, as far as what I saw in terms of the carry, in terms of how the ball was behaving for both pacers and spinners, I think it's just about a par total. There were runs on offer. I could sense that batting was easy in certain parts of the innings, and there was value for runs once you made that connection right. Ball wasn't stopping much, so it looks like a true surface. And 10 and over, you had to be scoring on a surface which remained quite true to a large extent.
So yeah, even I agree they could have gotten far more. I mean, if you look at the spread, 11 to 16 and even 17 to 20, they really did not do well. I mean, just about 97 runs in 9 overs. Yeah, still just over 10, but then they were doing far better. The middle order, again, Rishabh Pant. I mean, if there is one season which I think anybody will want to whitewash from their memory, it's this season for Rishabh Pant.
It's an all-time low for Rishabh Pant. Undoubtedly, there's never been a poorer run for him. I think the only one that comes close is the period which he had pre-COVID, when he before the BGT heroics that happened with him 2020 in 2020 in Australia. Before that, it was equally bad. But this time, it's just been at an all-time low, I feel, because the expectations, I think, because of that, it's looking much bigger. But whatever said and done, I think it's an all-time low for Rishabh Pant. Since the time he's returned from that injury, I can just remember one knock, that too in Bengaluru, apart across formats. No other knock.
99 he got.
99 in Bengaluru against New Zealand.
Yeah.
No other knock I remember across 3 formats.
No, I mean, why not the 60 that he hit in tough conditions in Mumbai? The Mumbai test also, where everybody else apart from Shubman Gill, he's done well. But see, today he took a good catch.
White ball, he has not even had one good knock.
White ball, forget it. He's, apart from I think that scratchy 42 against Pakistan. Pant, I really don't know. I mean, what's gone wrong with him?
See, today again the dismissal was quite extraordinary. But
Ishan Malinga.
Yeah, that stunning catch definitely makes it to the top 3 when you talk about the best catches in this season.
It was a sharp catch, it was indeed. But yeah, Sri Lankans taking sharp catches. Where have we seen that?
If I'm saying it's in top 3, then the other 2 are also by Sri Lankans.
Dushmanta, Kamindu, and right on cue. What a catch. Yeah, but the Junior Malinga light from Ratnapura, it's about 101 kilometers from Colombo, he's bowled brilliantly today. I mean, I remember the way how he got that slow low full toss to dip. It made many batters uncomfortable. So yes, you have a Nuwan Tushara, you have a Ishan Malinga, you have a Matisha Patirana, all doing well at this stage. I mean, all are byproducts from Malinga's bowling action itself. But this Malinga really put on a show, 2 for 28. But yes, Marsh, Markram, Puran. If you think this IPL, name one Indian batter who's had an impact in IPL for Lucknow Super Giants. Who would it be? You would have to really scratch your head to wonder which Indian batter had an impact. Batter, I'm saying. It's either been Marsh, it's either been Puran, it's either been Markram. Now, if LSG, mathematically also, if they do the miracle, if they reach the knockouts, they'll be without Aiden Markram. And imagine how big a blow that is going to be for their thing, for their confidence. So yes, this is a very simple equation we are giving you guys. If LSG lose today, then only MI and DC remain for the 4th spot. No other team will come into the fray. CSK RR, it's the battle for the wooden spoon tomorrow. MI DC at the Wankhede Stadium is the only match of relevance. If DC win, then your playoffs remain alive until Saturday. Otherwise, on May 21st itself, your 4 teams will be decided. So that is what you're about. 206. I think with the bowling lineup that Lucknow have and with this pitch kind of stopping with the slower cutters and everything, you've got a Digvesh Rathi who's done very well. And Avesh can bowl well in the death overs as well. Akashdeep, okay, that's a bit of a weakness there. Shardul, a bit of a weakness. Ravi Bishnoi is there. Willow Rourke also, first game IPL. Game. I don't know how he's going to shape up. And
the impact in right now, it was Shardul only.
Shardul is your impact sub for Mitchell Marsh, because we know Mitchell Marsh won't bowl the entire season because of an injury that he's nursing. But yes, it's the weakest bowling with 1 or 2 very strong competitors, but it's got the most unreliable team in both batting and bowling that they're going to bowl to. With no Travis Head, Abhishek alone, how much he can do, that I don't know. And Nitish Reddy not in form, the others are not in form, your bowling has anyway suffered, what are you going to do? Which is why I think I see Lucknow still staying alive today. I think they have just about done enough to ensure that yes, they stay alive, because their next game is against GT. That is going to be a tough game for them, and their last game is against Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So what do you guys think? Are they staying alive today considering SRH's batting woes without Travis Head, or do you think SRH are just going to go gungo?
I think they're staying alive tonight.
They're staying alive today. What do you think? They're staying alive? The BG song, Staying Alive.
It's a difficult one to call, because like I said, they've got just about enough runs, but the bowling looks a little inexperienced to me, especially when they'll be led by Willow Rourke in the pace bowling department. Yes, there's Avesh who's been brilliant on a few occasions, but
there's Shardul.
I think by the end of it, you'd perhaps be left with just 2 sides vying for the 4th spot.
So you believe LSG are going to lose today? SRH are going to chase it down. Tough one. It is a tough one for me. I think LSG staying alive today.
Oh.
I think, see, somewhere down the line, look, if you want your league stages to remain relevant, already it is lacking relevancy now, most of the games are there. LSG winning will at least add some relevancy to the league stage. Otherwise, then MIDC on 21st is just that game you're anticipating. And if DC win, then you are keeping it alive until Saturday. But if DC lose, that's it.
Yeah.
Game, finish, game, set and match. Your 4 teams then will battle it out for the whoever wants to finish first, second or third. In that sense. So, it's going to be very, very interesting. 206 on this very, I don't know, unpredictable Ekana wicket. And unpredictable bowling versus an unpredictable batting lineup. Abhishek Sharma, as you can see, he's doing this routine quite often. I mean, he just does this. I think it's to ensure that
hand-eye coordination.
Keep your hand-eye coordination, keep your focus on the ball. Is this the view from Champak?
Yeah.
Champak Cam.
Champak Cam, my goodness. Okay. IPL, I'll remember just for Champak in that sense. Can you just have a look at some questions? What do our family members think? Are LSG staying alive, or are Lucknow staying alive today? Lucknow eliminated in that
or
sense.
SRH.
Yeah. Piyush Nandre is of the firm belief that it will be in this particular order: RCB, PBKS, GT and MI. Wow, he believes GT will have a slump.
And finished third. Wow.
Third. Wow.
I'm agree with his top 4, not in
Not in the order.
Okay, Piyush Nanda, we should keep faith in Rishabh Pant, at least in red ball cricket. That's what. Yeah, but again in red ball cricket, barring that New Zealand series, he had a disastrous BGT. By his standards, he had a disastrous BGT. Yes, he hit a 50 in Sydney, but Melbourne, he cost you the game. Brisbane, he didn't look good. Adelaide, he didn't look good. Perth also tried something audacious, didn't work. GGK is saying, and even freaking awesome, good score. 200 plus has never been chased at Ekana. Wow. 199 is the highest recorded chase at Ekana. Usually wicket slows down the second half of the game, which is why I think Digvesh Rathi might have a big impact today. I think he and Ravi Bishnoi will have a really big impact. And GGK is saying, if LSG is serious about next season, then you need to release Pant. Even picking an under 19 player would be better. He's a very overhyped white ball player. I mean, yes, now his T20 credentials are decimated.
The cover's sort of blown now. You need a good season, you need a good couple of innings, because white ball cricket he's just been found wanting on one too many occasions. But anyway, Pant the captain, can he make a case for himself? That is something that we await. Will he then, quite disappointingly enough, be finishing in a place outside the top 4 or not? Well, we'll get an answer to that in just about a couple of hours time.
Yep. Nashli Singh, before Rishabh Pant's injury, he had a flat Delhi deck. Was it that flat?
No, that time Delhi's track wasn't that.
No, I'm saying even in 2022,
Yeah, it wasn't.
2023, 23 also. Because he missed 24. Or, no, he
23
missed
he
23 entirely.
3 he missed,
Yeah,
24
he
he was
played.
there.
But 22, you didn't play that much in Delhi. Where did you play in Delhi in 22?
You would have played, no?
I don't think, because you had that Bombay leg entirely, na 22. You played at Diva Patil, you played at Brabon, you played at. You remember when he was trying to call back his Delhi guys?
Yeah.
Pune. At that time it was at Wankhede, so that's why. Yeah, COVID time also in that way. So, yep, Atharva Taide and Abhishek Sharma, the new opening pair in that sense. So, yep, thank you so much, folks. We'll be back for a lengthier post-match debate as far as what will happen. Will LSG stay alive or will they get eliminated? Let's see how that pans out. Yeah, sir, Shivam, our producer, believes yes. An LSG fan believes yes, they will stay alive today. So, join us for a lengthier post-match debate. Bye-bye.